At Gilbert Lincoln Elementary School, no 2 days are ever the same. And just like every other elementary school, it's full of imagination, possibility, and a library full of stories. But today, students didn't have to read a story to learn something. Instead, the story came to them.
Was 5 votes to tell him what you would like to be when you grow up.
Well, we had 2 soccer players, a dentist, a scientist, and a singer. And my message to you guys would be that all of those are definitely attainable, but what it starts with is good choices, making good choices, being disciplined, of course listening to your parents, to your teachers, having a solid foundation in the classroom, doing your schoolwork, going home, actually paying attention to homework and trying to better yourself, because none of those things can be achieved without, like I said, a solid foundation in school, and as well as creating a habit of making good choices.
Tyrod Taylor grew up in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and his parents instilled within him the value of academics at a young age.
School is everything. My parents was very big on education. I couldn't have C's and go out and play sports. My mom just wasn't having it. And as you get older, you realize that you can't play with bad grades. So it's a combination of being disciplined on the field, but as well as being disciplined in the classroom as well too.
Tyrod would attend a lot of athletic camps growing up, and former athletes from the area would come back to speak to the younger kids, and that left an impression on Tyrod.
I just remember, like, I want to be one of those guys that come back and interact with the kids in the community. And I would say early on in my career, I definitely focused more on the football side. But as you get older, you realize giving back to the youth, who is our future, like I said, definitely what it's all about.
And during Virginia Tech's spring game weekend, Tyrod and his Tyrod Taylor Foundation used the opportunity to do what he always dreamed of doing. What was your reaction?
I was like banging my feet on the floor and screaming.
Tyrod talked about his life experiences and gave out some t-shirts, free headphones, and even took pictures with the kids. And oh yeah, he answered countless questions the kids asked, and you can imagine how that was.
What do you do in your free time to relax?
In my free time, I watch a lot of Netflix. Sure, you can. No, I don't like The Lion.
What is one piece of advice you have for us?
One piece of advice. I could tell y'all a bunch of things, but I would definitely say being disciplined is definitely something that will carry you a long way. Whether it's an athlete working out and staying to the same routine, or whether it's a singer making sure she's doing her practices vocally, whether it's a dentist, staying in the books. I would say discipline definitely takes you a long way, and it's been a very big key to my success for sure.
I think he brought a terrific message. I think he brought home the whole idea that discipline and hard work and staying the course of what you're doing, it's always good to hear those kinds of things. So I think he brought home the message that young people need to hear.
Of all the things he said, like, what kind of stood out?
That no matter what job you have, you can always do it.
So before you were introduced, I mean, they're chanting Tyrod, like, do you ever hit a point where it's like, this feels like a dream?
It's always a dream. I dreamed of being an NFL player as a young kid. I dreamed of playing in front of thousands. I was able to do that here at the high school level, and now I'm doing it for a living now. So it's definitely a dream. God has blessed me with the tremendous talent and a tremendous opportunity to showcase what He's gave me, but at the same time to impact people that are looking up to me. So I take that seriously.